It is December. Of course, we're bank fishing. We just had a cold front roll through. The rain stopped a couple hours ago, and it's going to drop from about 40 right now down to 28 degrees here in the next couple hours. So I didn't feel like fishing today while it was raining, so we're going to attempt a night trip. I haven't done many night trips, and well, for one, in the winter time, it's cold at night. You got to be a hardcore catfisherman to fish at night in the winter time. We're running cut skipjack tonight. 2 rods with the clicker set on the bucket style rod holder. 1 rod locked down in the Catfish 1 bank rod holder. If a big fish pulls on that one, puts a hard bend into it, he's automatically hooked. These clickers that go off, I've got to set the hook myself. The reel is loose, so they don't pull the rod off that bucket. The reason bank fishing works, well, there's water out there. You're in the range of the fish. Now, not all the times are the best times to be bank fishing. There are times they go really deep. But even at those times, a lot of times there is bank spots that access those deep areas when the fish do go deep. Many times of the year, fish will go shallow. Whether it's to chase bait fish, find warmer waters in winter, or when they go looking for a nest when it comes time for spawn. Of course, when spawn's over with, they're just coming off the nest, it's still in the area and moving around. So there's many times a year you can catch a good fish right off the bank. You don't have the ability to move like guys in a boat do, so you gotta wait on the fish to come to you, or hope you set up on a spot where there's fish already. If you didn't set up on a spot where there's fish, as long as they're active and moving, there's a good chance one will come your way. Some of the biggest catfish ever caught have been caught by bank fishermen. Some state records and some of the old world records were caught by bank fishermen. So you got a shot, as long as you can find a spot. There's some angry beaver splashing his tail at me. You better go on, Mr. Beaver, if you know what's good for you. I like that bucket style of rod holder because it will also carry one of them bank style rod holders, or a couple of them, plus a cast net. If I run out of bait, just throw my net out there. So the bucket style of rod holder is something to have. Fairly affordable, easy to carry, comes with its own handle. I can hear the wind whipping through the trees. I hope it don't switch directions and make it where we can't hear what's going on out here. All right, people, it's getting cold. Time for my old Daniel Boone cap. old fat gut. I tried to throw him out there farther than that, and he was holding on to my thumb so tight. That's what happened. First fish on the Catfish one, bank rod holder. Yeah. That clicker was just barely going on that one. Probably because he was swimming sideways. This one don't want to open his mouth either. Whew. Same thing, man. Smaller fish, but fat. Fat from eating them shad. I went ahead and put that one out a little farther. Bite's just a hair slow. Or I say it is. 2 fish in about an hour. The temperature is a dropping. So many people put their rods up when it gets hunting season, and they're missing out on some good fishing. You can stand the cold. These fish on the Tennessee River, they bite all year long. Guys that like to hunt, well, you can't hunt at night. Get out, get your hunting in. You can still sit on the bank at night, catch catfish. You never have to stop catfishing. Us hardcore catfishermen, we stay at it. I fished many a cold nights off the bank back in my young days. Still doing it today. Even though I've got a boat, I don't like being out on that boat at night when it's cold. I can handle it in the summer and the fall. When it gets really cold, I don't like being in that boat. So if something happened, you broke down out there, you'd be stuck out there in freezing cold. And I guarantee you there ain't nobody out there right now. You'd have to survive the night. So we roughing it off the bank, and we're getting some fish. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, we've got a fish on all 3 rods. Seems to be the heaviest one of the night, by just a little bit. Yeah, they all biting hard tonight, man. He's just a little bigger than the other 2, not much, but he fought a little harder, hit a little harder. Old fat gut blue cat. Ouch! Man, they're ouch! Ouch! Man, they're biting hard tonight. Ouch. Mean old fish, man. I got a water out here somewhere. No monsters tonight, but we are getting a bite out here on a cold December night. Well, it's went from a bit cloudy when I first got here to now the stars are very visible. Things are clearing up and that temperature's really starting to drop. Speaking of you hunters, I was bank fishing one night and some guy showed up to do some catfishing and he was using squirrel for bait. Can't catch no bait? Find you some roadkill. Throw out a possum thigh. These blue catfish in the winter are likely to eat anything. All right, y'all. The sound of a train in the distance, out here with the cold wind blowing. This is hardcore catfishing. What makes this exciting is the fact that on any given night or any given day, a 50-pounder could come swim right in front of your baits. At some point, a 100-pounder has swam right past this spot and will again one day. And will you show up on the day that fish swims through? That's what we keep coming out here for. Just a few small fish tonight, but that's okay, because there's always going to come another day. Another shot at what might be out there, out here on the Tennessee River.